Hey Lego fans, Maxine here. So today is a very essential, critical day because I am sorting through all of my Lego parts because it is getting out of hand, and I'll show you why. So here is the travesty that I'm talking about. So like I really need to go through all these drawers and sort them out. I spoke about this in like a video a while ago, but like it's getting to the point now where you can't really tell by that, but like it's getting hard to open the drawers. They're so crammed because they're so like unorganized. So there's like some packets, some like CMFs kind of hanging about. This is like a pack from the bonsai tree set because we decided to put the pink parts on it. There's like the witch from the Halloween GWP there. Another polybag from a magazine. There's just parts. This is like a stand for one of Aaron's sets. I can't remember which one, but he obviously isn't using it. Let's just cram that back in there right now. I have so many poly bags that it's ridiculous. Like I don't really know how they kind of accumulate, but they just do. So many like GWP poly bags, and I've ended up picking up so many more of these. There's like at least two Mickeys here. There's a Robin Hood. But yeah, I've got two Mickeys there because I think he might be a good one to keep a hold of, like sealed in a couple packets. And I know that Aaron has just messaged me saying he's just picked up another one from Morrison's, so yeah, here's a question for you guys actually. So with these VIP poly bags, do you guys like piece them out and sort them into all of your parts? Or do you keep them in their bags? Because we have quite a few here and I can't work out whether I want to like piece them all out or just keep them in the bags. So we've got quite a few pirate ones, some like spring ones that came out. I think we've got some Lunar New Year ones as well. There's one there. So yeah, I don't know. I can't decide whether to piece them out. I don't even know if we'll have enough inserts for that. I have a feeling I'm going to need more inserts from IKEA, but I don't know when we're next planning a trip. So yeah, I need to like do the math on that one. There's just like manuals everywhere, so I need to organize them maybe into a folder or something. One of you guys commented a while back about like you use like a binder or a folder to put all your instruction booklets in. I thought that was a really good idea because there's definitely like certain ones, like especially the modulars, that I like to keep not too far away because they usually have really good instructions on how to build certain little things that you might want to do in a mock. So that's why I keep those ones out. Other sets I just tend to like store them away. In terms of like the organization, it isn't actually too bad. Yeah, like we've basically sorted our bricks by part. Some obviously have had to kind of like share like a little storage unit, if you like, because there's just not enough space. We have two of these drawers. One of them is over here and one is over there. Then there's just like other random builds. So like the Spice Girl brickheads and the Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner brickheads, because they didn't really go with any of the displays. So we need to like put them in an actual box and just store them away properly because this is like valuable drawer space that could be used for parts. I think I just need to go to IKEA and get some more of like these like smaller storage thingies because I've got loads of big ones. And yes, here's my issue, guys. It's ridiculous. I cannot get this drawer open. It is like totally jammed because I've put a big container sort of on top of another one, and this was like inside it, but it somehow managed to like sort of mount the side of it, and now I cannot push it down and get this. So I'm probably gonna have to maybe try and get this drawer out, and then that'll free up this one. So I don't know, like this is another drawer that does definitely have random bits and pieces in it. It's not like a proper organized drawer. Jammed drawers, not a very good thing at all. Need to sort that one out. I don't know how I'm gonna go about doing that. I'm probably just gonna have to like, I don't know, put my hand right in there or like take trays out and just, oh, it's just gonna be crazy. But I shouldn't have let it get crammed. It's just one of those things where you just kind of like go, I'll sort it later, and then you never do. And then over here, this is even more awkward to get into now because we basically had to get Nova a travel cot slash playpen because she is like really starting to get like sort of on the move now. Yeah, I think these drawers are a bit more organized, so basically put like the parts that I use most like on the top drawer. So you've got obviously like your different plates, these slimmer plate, like 6x1s, 4x1s, all this kind of thing. Really, you can see I need to get more. It's just usually what's at the pad wall because it works out more cost effective to get from the pad wall. Got like snot bricks, translucent tiles, like masonry bricks, which I absolutely love. Like I just love these. Usually when these are in the pad wall, I just grab loads because I just think they're so good. I definitely need to get more of these actually, like just what I call a normal Lego brick. This is like what I think when I think of Lego. I just think of the like 2x2 bricks. So I need to get more of these for doing Mills plating. So yeah, some more different sizes of plates. This is like my animals. We have a shark. Of course, this as well. Loads and loads of spiders, which I actually hate. Like, I get the fear every time I open this drawer because I'm terrified of spiders. And for some reason, at Halloween time when we went to the pub wall, they had loads of these little spiders in the pub wall. And Aaron just said, let's just get loads. And so we have loads of these. I don't even want to like touch them. I'm not even lifting one up because I just think they look too realistic and I just don't like it. And I'm like, got the fear that one day I'm going to pick one up thinking it's a Lego one that's going to be real. So let's just close that now. And in the next drawer we have loads more pieces as well. Yeah. Just a right mix of like parts. Like, it's weird though because there's like so many parts in here that I just don't really actually know, like these parts for example, how I'm going to implement these ever into like a mock. I'm just not quite there yet with my mock building skills. I need to like, I don't know, how do you like research how to become a better mock builder? Like, hit me up in the comments if you have like any tips, because I try to like look at instructions for like sets and things like that and then like look at other people's mocks and I'm just like, how do you get to that point though? How do you get to the point where you know what parts to use? Like, I don't know. It's mind-boggling to me. I love these parts. These are like white tree leafy parts. I got these not too long ago and I thought these are going to be great at Christmas time when they'll probably be hard to get because they'll just look like snowy trees. And yeah, this is definitely like got Winter Village written all over it. And then yeah, just more random parts. Okay, and we are done. So you can see, I can actually open these drawers now. So this is the drawer that was kind of like above the one that was jammed. This is the one that was jammed. So basically this big one is all of my parts to be sorted and they just haven't been sorted yet. So I need to get around to that. Oh look, there's a little kitty cat. Meow. And oh my god, look, everyone has these, right? Like a drawer or like a thing of like just brick separators. I actually went to an event recently where someone had actually done a mock like display using brick separators, so I'm all for that. I'm going to try and find some sort of weird mock to do with brick separators. I think that would be absolutely hilarious. These are all like my minifigs and minifig parts. And a little leprechaun. I think he's actually a part of a CMF series, but I just picked him up because of St. Paddy's Day and I just kind of wanted like a little leprechaun for my collection. Oh, I love this little man. Hello. Hello. Anyway. So yes, that is all my minifig pieces and parts. I just kind of want to get like a big bulk of minifig stuff because I think it would be fun just to like get you guys to design your own sig fig and tell me how to put it together. Or you can send one to me if you like, and then populate my Lego city with them. I think that would be really, really cool. So tell me what you think about that. And these are all just basically like random minifig kind of parts. Like, so I've got bikes, there's a little minifig man, he should be in there. Yeah, so parts that are basically to do with minifigs but aren't minifigs. So like a lightsaber, like accessories. That's kind of the word I was looking for. Probably shouldn't put a web in there. Oh, I just put that in. So yeah, there's still loads to sort through. And then I've got like printed pieces in here. And yeah, so what I was thinking next to do with you guys is go through play the different tray inserts that we have. So you can see already that there's like quite a few different sizes you can get. You can get these small ones, these longer ones, these kind of rectangular ones that are nice and deep, and these like really large ones as well that are kind of like big trays. And yeah, it's just so satisfying when you can separate everything properly like this. It just makes like life so much easier. Like, there's definitely parts that are having to share inserts because I just don't have enough space despite having 2 sets of these drawers. But definitely when we get a bigger place, we're gonna get more of these drawers because these drawers have been just like so good, and these inserts are perfect for them as well. I think other people do use these inserts and these drawers, but I actually just stumbled across this idea myself in IKEA. Like, we basically knew that we were getting these drawers, so it was like the inserts we couldn't work out. We didn't know what inserts we were gonna get, and then we stumbled across these ones and actually like took a bunch from where they were and just played about with it and put them into the drawers and realized like they fit so nicely. Yeah, and then obviously you can like rejig things because I prefer these because then you can fit things how you like rather than like a set drawer insert. Just going through the different tray inserts that you can get and the prices. These ones are obviously the smallest ones. So the brand is actually called NOJIG. NOJIG, and these are the smallest ones, and these are only 25 pence each, which is so great. Like, you can obviously see that it would add up. It's just great because they're just not stupid expensive for no apparent reason. Next are these kind of longer ones, and these are 50 pence each. So again, like, you can see how it would add up, but these are really good for like the longer sort of pieces that you get. So like these parts or like long plates, and just like, yeah, I suppose they're like, obviously they're about double the size of these ones. So you could just essentially fit double the amount in one of those ones, and they fit really nicely into like the sides of the drawer. So I have a couple drawers where I've got like some of the bigger ones, and they fit like one and then one here. So these are really good for just putting around the side. They fit really nicely. Next, going up by price, we have these ones. So this is like just black snot bricks I have in this one. So these are the kind of rectangular ones, and yeah, going up by price, these would be next. So these are 75 pence, and I have quite a few of these. I probably would want to get more of these ones because they're just really, really good. They're like a really great size because you just don't realize how maybe many parts of a certain piece that you have, and it's just like these ones. We went to the pab wall and just saw loads of black snot bricks, and we thought, definitely picking up a bunch of these, and now these take up like a whole tray. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting a bunch of these, and again, these fit really nicely in this. You could probably have like a whole drawer of just these ones. So the next kind of tray size I don't actually have because I didn't want it, but it's basically just like a bigger version of this one ever so slightly, and that one would cost £1, but instead we just kind of skipped that one and got the big tray. So the big tray is £1.25, and the great thing about this is obviously you can see it takes up like the whole length, so you're really maximizing the space. You can fit 2 of these in the drawers, but they're really useful, and sometimes I even tend to like, I've got quite a few of these spare because I don't need as many because they're so big. But if you're like trying to find an issue for like storing them, if you get too many, then you can just always obviously put these inside them. Just don't do what I did and do it like put one on top of this and then jam it in your drawer. Like maybe just do it if you have one of these like empty. But I do have like a stock of these because these are really good for just putting parts in when you're like doing a set. So you can just empty out the bags. They don't like have to go on the table. They can actually be contained into some sort of tray. So I really recommend them for that. And again, you can see it really maximizes the space. There's just like the slightest gap at the back. It's not a space that you would be like reaching in anyway. So it's not any lost space, I don't think. And of course, finally, we'll talk about the drawers. So the drawers are Alex drawers. So these are super, super helpful. I think these did go up in price like after COVID when there was just like a big shortage of everything like on this earth. So the Alex drawers are £129. Get 6 drawers. And believe it or not, there's like a slight difference in the size of like the bottom ones. So it's so subtle you cannot tell, but just to confirm, like these 3 at the top are like slightly slimmer than the ones at the bottom, but it doesn't affect anything with getting those inserts that I spoke about. It doesn't change a thing. And yeah, you can obviously get like wheels, you can put the wheels on them as well, so they're easy to move around if you want. And of course you can put some Lego to display on top, which has been taken over by Aaron's Batman stuff, which is just growing arms and legs and developing so much dust. Like, why, of all collections he wanted to collect, it had to be a really black collection. So he doesn't really take care of his Lego. I was the last one to dust this for him. It didn't actually take too long, but it just comes back so quick. Like, so I need to get around to doing that again, but it just really shows, right? Like black sets, that is the biggest flaw of them. And I'm sure eventually we will probably get the new Batcave, but not at the current price because it is redonkulous. To prove to you guys that I did sort out the other drawers as well. This is my top drawer. Wasn't actually too bad before. This is the nether drawer. You can tell that there is like an organization system, but there isn't at the same time. It's better than having everything in like massive tubs or something like that, or keeping it in pab cups, never to be sorted. So yeah, it is what it is, but it is sorted. So yeah, that is it from me. You can see this drawer still needs to be sorted with all the poly bags, but yeah, please let me know what you guys do in regards to these, if you part them out or not. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you did, and like of course as well. And until next time, I will see you all soon. Bye!